How's it going, everyone? Smiggles here, and it's the long-awaited Tom Clancy's The Division finally has landed on our doorstep. So, the game, is it worth the wait? I think yes. Um, they've really polished it off. Like this here is the Xbox One footage. I've seen the PS4 and I've seen PC as well. One of my mates has it on PC, and yeah, it's looking good on everything, especially on PC. But that's no big surprise because it's been shown to be better on it for a while. But the game is fairly solid now, I have to say. It's it's one of those games that I think everyone was kind of concerned about when we seen different footage, and it wasn't quite as big as we thought it was going to be. But at the same time, the game, like, I'm 10, 12 hours into this, and I'm still finding tons of stuff to do. It's not like people saying, "Oh, it's like Destiny with leveling up and with your enemies." Like, your enemies are like that. It's not like a Tom Clancy games. One shot in the head kills someone or something like that. They've gone for a proper leveling system, and tons of bullets and tons of shooting and stuff like that. And I think that's, like, it's fine. Everything, like, works and works fairly well. So, like, the Dark Zone now, I've only been in the Dark Zone a few times, and from what I've kind of experienced in it, it's fine. Like, you do have to be a very high level to kind of be going in there, or in a group. But from what I see in the game, it's fine. Like, as I say, it wasn't repeated again. It's not like the way Destiny was, where you have to keep going through the same areas. Like, the city is huge. Like, they've really done a good job of, you know, capturing New York and its scale and everything. And there's still more content to come in this. Customization of weapons and everything, like the amount of weapons you get, the amount of different bits and pieces to stick on to them, and just different clothing and stuff like that you get. It's mental, like there's an awful lot there you can actually do. And the game is solid. The game runs well. Like, I've had very few frame rate issues. I think I had once, and it was only like split second or two. Like, all the weather effects and everything in it look very solid, especially when it's changing from uh, daytime into night. Nighttime looks very good on it. I suppose they had a bit of experience, Ubisoft, doing that with Watch Dogs, but I suppose they polished it all off properly this time. Snow and rain and sun and everything else coming through. It all looks very nice, which is surprising on these systems because these systems are struggling as they are to keep up with what the Xbox would have or with PC. Sorry, not the Xbox. So yeah, the game is running very well. There's an awful lot of missions. There's tons of main quests and loads of updates and side quests. It's proven to be a great game for a group of people getting together. So if you know one or two of your friends who have it, I'd suggest to pick it up and join them, and have a couple of hours gaming on it, because it is a pretty fun game. It's easy to pick up and get into. It is, I'd say, like, I'm kind of happy that Ubisoft spent that little bit of extra time and did actually polish it off properly, because I think if it had come out in any type of broken state, because Ubisoft have had trouble in the past with lots of their games, in that they were released too quick and they were broken, and there was characters with no faces and all sorts of other crap. So it's actually good to see them actually release something solid, and they use that extra time properly. um, so yeah, the game is good. It looks good. It plays well. There have been some people reporting some issues, like when you go into the central hubs, your safe houses. There's areas where you can, access laptops, and what happens is loads of players run up at the same time trying to access it, and then no one can access it, and like that can be a simple fix. And then there's reports, I haven't seen it myself except for one NPC, but players who deliberately stand in a doorway and stop every other player from getting out, and just be an asshole. But because it's an online game, you can't control the assholes that are there. You don't know until they're there, and then it's like, right, let's just block that person. But anyway, I'm sure Ubisoft will sort that out. It'll be a simple enough thing to change. They only have to make it so if someone stands in a doorway, they go transparent or something like that when you're in a safe zone, and then that'll be it. But yeah, it's a very solid game. Ubisoft have done a decent job on this. I would suggest to go and pick it up if you have the money. And I've been Smiggles. I hope you liked the video. Give it a like, a comment, or a dislike. Or if you like my stuff, give me a subscription. And I'll catch you guys in another video. Good luck.